Yeah, I walked in here with vegetables, and they're all like,
Oh, they started weakening before I even got up here. So I'm just
yeah,
right now. I'm trying to get like their portions organized or whatever, and then I'm gonna take Ramona and cast her out onto the floor for their floor time.
yeah. I think mine are hungry.
Yeah, I think mine are too. I mean, they're going nuts.
Ow.
Okay, Bruno. Where's yours?
Ow, y'all mean.
Oh, we got one viewer, and it is Shane. Hi, Shane. Hope you are doing well. Yeah. So yeah, this is the dish I'm using for like the herd. Freaking big
Oh,
dish. I
that's
think it's supposed to
huge.
be like I think it's supposed to be like a miniature casserole dish or something.
I have a smaller one
I want
that
to
I
get
use for water.
I want to get more dishes like that though.
Yeah, I got
Nothing
these.
cuter than having your like a whole bunch of piggies all lined up in a circle eating.
Yeah, I got these little baking dishes. So they work well.
Okay, well, apparently I'm gonna have some leftovers, but that's okay.
Oh,
I don't want to give them too much because then they're gonna be like all miserable and unhappy. Okay, that's good. There are veggies here in the middle. Okay, I gotta reposition the camera here because I want to try and be able to like see the guinea pigs while they're on the floor, but at the same time still be able to see the comments and of course you on the screen.
yeah. I have a groundhog. Not really, but
Come here, Ramona.
they're so identical.
They are, and at the same time they're not.
Yeah. Like one has more color, obviously, but their faces are very identical.
So they might end up just hiding. I don't know, but I put their veggies out, and hopefully they will come to the middle for it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want the garbage can in the picture. There we go. So I might not be in the actual image, but I'm here. You
Yeah.
might see my hand because I talk with my hand a lot.
I'm gonna try to move my stuff. What? You can't eat the ring light.
I also have to like stay sort of in the back of the camera a little because I have Bruno's cage behind it, and I definitely don't want girls and boys mixing together.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I came prepared. I brought my own snack that I'll share the peel with them. I got a banana, and
I
of
hate
course my hydration. Gotta
bananas.
have my caffeine for the day.
There.
Oh, there we go. Ramona's out eating. So this is their first four time as well. So this was like exciting. Well, first four time with me. They might have had four time with the previous owner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose another thing I should put down is a little bit of their hay, just in case they want some hay. Okay. There we go. I think I'm good. I think I'm settled. Okay. What did Shane say? Yay, Coke. After my 4-year stint with Frito-Lay, owned by PepsiCo, I love when people drink Coke. Well, I get whatever's on sale. So if it's Coke, it's Coke. If it's Pepsi, it's Pepsi. No, don't go there, Ramona. I don't want you going in all the linens. I didn't think that through. Oh well.
Oh, this is high.
I mean, I guess it's not a big deal if she ends up getting on some of those clean linens. I mean, the Ramona and Casper are literally like cleanest guinea pigs out of all of them.
Oh,
Well, they barely ever pee in their hidey hut corners. They like pee only in a litter box, it seems. Which
I
I'm
mean,
okay with. I'm totally okay with that.
mine do it wherever, but mostly the litter boxes, and it is a pain to clean, but it's easier than the rest of the cage.
Well, I eventually want to get litter boxes for like the cat litter size boxes eventually for all of them. But I don't know fully if I want to do that yet. I just
Yeah.
like okay, so the box that you see against my bookshelf there, I converted that into like a litter area for the herd yesterday just to experiment a little. And oh my god, they were lying on top of all the hay. They peed on like all of it, so there was a lot of it that went to waste. Casper. No, 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 I don't want you back there, Casper. Sorry, my foot's gonna be in the way. I have to fix that thing. Here. I are gonna close the bedroom door. On this area. I really don't put something into the clean laundry. I don't have to do. Okay. No. Okay. There. Bedroom doors closed. I probably spooked them, and y'all probably saw my big butt, so I'm sorry. Okay. They're both in that one flowery tunnel because I can hear them bickering.
Oh,
They'll get over it. But yeah, so what was I talking about? I was talking about like Coke and Pepsi. Yeah, I usually get whatever's on sale. So if the Coke's on sale, I'll get the Coke. If Pepsi's on sale, I'll get Pepsi. But I found when changed the Pepsi, it kind of has a more sweet taste to it lately, and I'm not sure if I like it. I
I'm
still
not a big
drink it.
fan of darker drinks.
Okay, no, I'll just keep an eye on it. I just realized I have my air purifier cord that they could potentially reach, but hopefully they won't go for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'm glad to see that they're exploring. And I really mean exploring because I mean, I've never had, out of all the 4 times I've had, I've never had any guinea pig try and get in behind all the linens. Ramona thought about it, but Casper did it. Maybe
Hot.
Casper thought that she was the friendly ghost. See, I think if I'm ever able to find a male guinea pig to put with Bruno as a friend, whether it's like caged like side by side or together, I would put them in my room, and then I would just convert as much of this bedroom into like their cage space and have like all the girls together.
You think Bruno would get along with another guinea pig?
Well, he used to have a cage mate. Then they fought. Well, they didn't fight to the point of drawing blood. I stopped it before it potentially led to that. So I
Yeah.
mean, it could have worked out, but maybe I ended it too soon. I don't know. But I wasn't going to chance having blood drawn. But it didn't help that his last cage mate kept getting sick with bloat and all that. So anytime he wasn't feeling well, Bruno was constantly picking on him.
Trying to get situated. I was rushing the vegetables because I was like, oh, it's almost time.
Well, I
So,
was trying to think of a way that I can set up the camera so that we can watch the guinea pigs, but so that I could still see the comments. But I really didn't feel like bringing the computer upstairs as well, because that's just extra cords that I've got to take guard on.
oh yeah.
So I figure, okay, I have the phone beside me, so if I see like comments that I need to read or whatever, I can just quickly switch the phone and read it. So you might not see me too much, but you're not missing much of a source site, other than the fact that I'm advertising Scotty's Animals because I'm wearing his T-shirt.
I didn't know he had t-shirts.
Oh god, yeah, he got an Etsy shop with like a ton of different T-shirts that he designs. Like he designs it himself, and they're like so awesome.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
forget you can draw.
I was super lucky because he gifted this shirt to me last year. Yeah, it was last year. Well,
Ah,
technically it would have been 2 years ago because we're in a new year. We're in 2024 now. But he gifted this to me in, I want to say, 2022. Because this past year it was one of his storybooks that he sent me.
mm. I love how there's a hole in my wall.
Yeah, I've always wanted to ask you, why is there a hole in your wall?
The
Like,
bathroom's right there, and that's the how we fix like the shower and stuff.
weird, but okay.
Yeah, I gotta block it because sometimes rats get in the house, and I really don't want to, see
Oh
one coming
yeah.
out of it. I
Yeah,
mean,
that'd
actually,
be kind of
camera.
creepy to like be sleeping and then all of a sudden wake up and you have this giant rat staring at you.
It's just in the cage, not bothering them. I didn't know I had that one.
You want some banana? No, you're gonna run away. What if I throw it that way?
I've seen them stick their nose out of the hole, and it scares me.
Oh, are you finding the banana, Casper? Yep, you found the banana. Nom 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 nom. Eat the banana.
I wish
Okay,
mine
Ramona.
liked bananas. Mine hate
Ramona,
them.
I'll try and throw you a piece. It sort of worked, but not really. Whoever finds it first gets it. Oh, I'm looking at my fingers and I forgot to wash my hands. They still smell of celery.
Oh my god, I hate the smell of celery. It's
I don't mind the
bad.
smell of it. I just don't like the taste of it. I'm not a fan of celery.
I don't like celery at all.
So it shows that we have two other viewers, so a total of three. There could be more because YouTube doesn't always show the right amounts. So for whoever is in the live watching, hello, I'm Leah. You can only see my hand. No, I'm kidding. This is what I look like. But we're here mostly for the pigs. And then on the other screen split is my friend Mickey, who is known as Guinea Pig Mania. I got that right, eh? It's Guinea
Yeah.
Pig Mania? Okay. Well, I'm still so used to saying your other name that you had before you changed it.
It was too difficult. So I changed it.
Mike de Creage. Bruh. Well, hello, Mike. What's up?
It's so dark in here.
I know. I kind of like the ambience you got with the little with the fairy lights or Christmas lights or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. And a hole in the wall.
I do. Yep, yep, yep. Well, that's okay. You got my trash can in view. I mean, I'm not gonna I wasn't gonna perfect the entire area. I could have done the floor time in my room. To be honest, I could have.
Oh.
But I figured for the first floor time with me for Ramona and Casper, I just wanted to kind of do it in a room they're somewhat familiar with.
Yeah.
And this way I can kind of also observe like their personalities more because when they're in their cage, they don't really come out as much. They go from like one hidey hut to their litter box and hide under the hay. So I've never really fully seen them exploring the way they are now. So this is really neat for me to be able to see this.
Yeah. I bet they love it.
Oh, I'm sure they do. And especially because it's veggie time, so like bonus, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna sweep.
So for
Dirty.
anyone who might be watching that is not showing up on our little, viewer count, it's also a Q&A for both of us. So if you have any questions about anything, doesn't have to be guinea pig related, feel free to comment your questions and we'll answer.
Yep.
Yeah, so guinea pig guardian who's watching, she's got 4 male guinea pigs, 2 different pairs.
Oh.
She's awesome. And she's got her own YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to her.
Well, I would hope so, because if not, I was going to say go subscribe.
I've seen her comment and
Actually,
stuff.
I don't demand people to subscribe to channels. I just subtly hint that they should. Okay.
Yay, sweat for it.
I threw a piece of banana for them towards a hay pile, and they both ran the opposite direction.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, girls. I didn't mean to scare you. It's just banana. We'll get rid of that piece now, too. Okay. Now let's split the peel.
This.
Well, now you can have that piece. And Trio can have that piece. I think I just need that land in there. Hey, I don't know.
Guinea Pig Guardian said subscribe to my madness.
Yes, her channel is complete madness. No, she usually posts long form videos once a week, and she tries to do a short every day, and she tries to put a post in the community tab every day.
Uh, that's close
So
to what my schedule is.
that's pretty much the schedule that I've gotten to know. I mean, it could change anytime depending on her work schedule too.
Yeah.
And my uh my content schedule is I post twice a week. Whether it's long form or short form, I can't promise you that because it really just depends. And I try to put at least 1 or 2 shorts out every day, 12 hours apart. At least that's what I've been trying to do lately. Oh, you're so cute grooming yourself, Ramona.
I try to do a short
Also,
daily, and I'm not good with the community posts. They're kind of random. But I try to do videos, full videos, twice a week.
yeah, I try my community post or the community tab. I use a lot. I started a new little series of guinea pig exam lessons. Every 2 days, I post a new question, and then I leave it on for 2 days, like it's multiple choice answer kind of thing. And then I give the answer, and then I come out with a new question the day after.
Ah.
Well, because I figure not everybody watches my content on YouTube, but they might come across my community tab and find it interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
So I figured, you know what? Some people prefer to learn by reading, and that is okay. And I'm learning that through all the Facebook stuff. So I thought, okay, let's get creative because I use YouTube as my main platform.
Uh,
So I'll do all three sections. I'll upload shorts, I'll upload regular videos. Obviously, occasionally I do the lives, and then yeah, the community post.
makes sense.
And
I
I'm
have
trying really
videos.
hard not to belch.
I have videos ready all
I've
the
cracked
time.
open my can of pop.
Uh,
Come on, girls, we want to see you out in the open, not in your hidey huts.
mine are still eating.
Well, mine are eating, but they're also exploring. Well, okay, Casper's over there in the flower tunnel. Ramona's the one that's exploring, and she found the banana piece. So awesome! Yeah, come on, girls, you got to come out in the open so they can watch you. Because if you're just hiding, then I'm gonna have to turn the camera to my face, and they're just gonna be stuck watching my face. Like, who wants to look at my face? Well, I mean, we all know the guinea pigs are cuter.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, come on, let's take a vote. This face or those faces?
Guinea pigs.
Exactly.
They're cuter than anyone. My opinion.
Okay, I eventually want to get a better tripod.
Mm.
So I ordered this like selfie stick / tripod from Temu because it was like dirt cheap. So I figured I'd try that out, and I do like it, but I find if I have to use the extension and like raise it up, then it no longer becomes sturdy, and then it just goes wobble, wobble, wobble. So I
Oh,
eventually would
no,
like to get like a sturdy tripod.
what a
Actually,
blackberry.
what I want to do is I want to get. I think is it you that has the ring light with the phone holder at the same time kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would like to get.
I'm
Excuse me, I
using.
belched. I was trying really hard not to belch, but that didn't work out too well. It would have been painful if I held that in.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to hold in a belch?
Yeah. It hurts.
Yeah.
Blackberries.
Casper, where are you going?
You don't want one. You fool. You don't want one. You want one? No.
Casper. See, I
You.
didn't think it through. I really didn't think this through because I want to offer them their healthy snacker treats, but that's on my bookshelf at the other end.
Oh.
And I don't want to keep getting up and walking about because then they're gonna like get spooked again. Casper, don't you dare.
These blackberries are good.
Look at that guilty girl. She was literally standing up against that. She wants to hop over it. If you girls don't behave, I'm gonna have to put you back in your cage. And then I'll let some other girls out. I might do that anyway after. Let some other piggies out. It'll give
I
me an
want to
excuse.
see
It
Bruno.
would give me the excuse to actually be able to get up and get the healthy snackers to offer as a treat.
I want to see Bruno.
He's eating his veggies right now. I'll pick him up after.
I love him. Little milk mustache.
Yeah, Bruno's awesome.
He's a fluffy baby.
Why? Because We don't talk about Bruno, no. And that is all I know from that song.
That was stuck in my head yesterday.
No problem, Shannon. I don't mind promoting my friends' channels.
Oh yeah, you know the giant fleece forest ones that are like big and rectangle?
Okay, wait, hang on. I do gotta stand up for this. I was gonna say, do you mean kind of like that one?
Yes.
I made that one.
I found one that was already like pre-made and I ordered it and it got delivered.
That is awesome. Pre-made ones are even better than. Well, I'm not gonna say they're better than homemade ones because it really depends on the person's sewing skills.
I don't know how to sew. So
I know how to sew by hand, obviously, because that's how I made that one. But it was up to me when I make any, even like any kind of hidey or fleece item. If it was up to me, I would have kind of like the way you would make a normal fleece liner with the two layers and the U-Haul in between. That's how I would make it. I would just kind of make it all the same. Actually, no. You know what? There is one fleece forest thing that I made on my own that I actually really like. Okay, this one right here, the teddy bear one. Excuse me.
ooh,
It's a goat talking. Okay, I'm gonna be in the picture. So I used two layers of fleece, but it was a thick layer, so it worked out perfectly. So I got one layer that's like just white, and that's the bottom part that you don't really see. And then I used this like little teddy bear baby blanket. So it's a 1 by 1 fleece forest.
it's cute.
Hi Eddie, what's up?
I love their names, Eddie VR 101.
Valentine Courtney 17. Shout out, please. Well, hello, Valentine Courtney 17. This is your shout out. How's it going? Here's Bruno. And he's gonna go hide. We'll take him out of the cage after.
Eddie, do you watch The Boys? The Boys is there's a dude named Eddie and he goes by Eddie VR.
Okay, girls, what are you doing? If you're eating the box, that's fine. If you're eating my bookshelf, that's not okay. I have my extra bags of food behind the box on the shelf. I put the box there to try and deter them from going there, and that didn't work out as planned either.
Oh. Ah, that one was sour. Eh. I'm eating the blackberries.
I'm not a fan of blackberries. I guess that's really good things, so that's about it. But that's my situation with like any vegetable, really.
Oh, he is the goat, Eddie.
Where are you going?
Okay, I ate all the blackberries.
Where are you going, Ramona? Like, why are you girls hiding so much? I want to see you. I wish you would get more views. Are you talking to me or to Guinea Pig Mania?
Probably you, because I don't know her.
I still gotta verify that. I don't want to assume that she or he is talking about me because you know what? I'm not a selfish person. If someone wants to view someone else's channel more, that's totally okay.
Yeah. I
I
need
mean,
to grab water bottle.
at the end of the day, we both share the love for the animal, right? It's not really about us as an individual.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were talking to me. Well, I appreciate that. I do wish I would get more views as well, but you know what? It'll come in time. And at the same time, today is Friday, so there are a lot of people that are still in school. So I totally understand it. And you know what the cool thing is that at the end of this live, okay, I don't want you talking to just my hand, but this live, it's going to be saved in the archives and it'll be viewable as an actual video. So anybody who wants to watch it after can totally do that. You just came across me, but I love it. Well, I'm glad that you love it. I hope you enjoy the content you're seeing right now, and I hope that you choose to watch other videos within the channel. And my hair is a total mess, even though it's really short. Oh well.
Mine looks like a mess, but it's not.
This tunnel here, maybe you can see them a little better. See, that's the problem with doing floor time, is that you want to provide them like enrichment and hiding and like something that's different from what their regular stuff is in the cage. But that's right all the time. With me. Oh my god, I am full of burps. I am so sorry, everyone. I blame it on the Coke. And no, I'm not promoting Coca-Cola, and it's not sponsored by Coca-Cola. I must emphasize that because, well, as some people know, Coke is a drug, and it's a very bad drug, so stay away from drugs.
Exactly.
I don't know if people are minors that are watching or not, so I have to say that drugs are bad and all that kind of stuff, especially if it comes up in conversation. I'm happy. Am seeing this live. Don't worry. That is awesome. I am glad you're enjoying this live, Valentine Courtney. Valentine Courtney. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Ramona, get out from behind the box. Ah. Well, I got your attention. Girls need to behave, or next time your floor time is going to be in just a playpen, and I don't like that. I do like when I'm doing floor time, which is not often for them, because their cages are big enough. But when I do floor time, I like to see them explore, so it's cool. But I never think it through on blocking off certain areas that I don't want them to go. I mean, it's not that they can't go behind the box, like underneath the shelf. I just don't want them to go underneath the shelf because there's one, it's just like tile floor. Your guinea pigs sound like broken weeks. Week, 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 week.
I can't even tell who's doing it.
Guinea Pig Guardian said my burps are sponsored by Coca-Cola.
This is my smallest one.
Okay. Here's Bruno on your request.
Yay! He's so cute. I love him.
Yeah. I think he finally forgives me. He had a nail trim earlier this morning. And a board cleaning. Bruno, I'd love to put you down, but I don't want no babies. So I can't put you down. Excuse me.
Leah.
I can't help it.
Quit drinking Coca-Cola.
But I need my caffeine. It's the first caffeine of the day.
That's what coffee is for.
Oh, I don't drink coffee. That's so bad for you.
I don't care. I love it.
I know Coca-Cola is just as bad.
I don't like coffee, it's bad, but I'm gonna drink this whole can of soda.
Listen to this one. He's like, I smell girls. I smell girls. I want the girls. I smell them. I want them. Well, thank you for subbing. I'm not sure who you subbed to, if it was my channel or if it was Guinea Pig Mania, but either way, thank you.
Yeah. Don't we have
Guinea Pig Guardian
the
says,
same
Leah, you got a new sub. Yay! I think that brings me to a total of 586 subscribers, or is it 576? I can't remember. I don't keep track too much anymore.
I keep track way too much.
Yeah, I know. Bruno looks so bored because he can't get to the girls. I'm so sorry, but I don't want no babies. Well, I wouldn't mind babies, just not breeding them, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. I want to clarify that. I have nothing wrong with baby guinea pigs. I have nothing against them. Oh, Bruno, Bruno, I love you. So I'm not paying attention to the girls, and they are both dead center eating. I love you, Bruno.
We both have the same amount of guinea pigs, don't we?
Yes, we do. We both have 14. All right, Bruno's gonna go back in his cage. Guinea Pig Guardian says, I do that with my boys too. What, have them on your arm and make them dance? I normally don't do that with my guinea pigs. That's actually the first time I've done that.
You're teasing Bruno.
I can't help it. There's 13 females and only one male. I have been on the hunt for a friend for him for the past year. And I had one lined up. And then when I messaged the person, when it came to the time when I had the money to pay for the rehoming fee, they ghosted me.
Yeah.
And like I understand, some people when they're rehoming, they want to, find a new home ASAP and whatever. I understand that. I fully respect it. I have nothing against people that need to rehome, as soon as possible kind of thing. But if someone says they're truly interested, they'll have the money a specific date. If you do end up rehoming, have the courtesy to at least message a person and say, I'm sorry, but I did find another home for the animal kind of thing.
Yeah, at
Just a
least
little
say
courtesy
something.
message. Like, I'm not gonna get mad that, the person rehomed that mail to someone else instead of me. I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of is just a smidgen cheaper on my pocketbook. Just a smidgen. What are you doing over there? Get back on the blanket. She was behind my garbage can. I mean, at least they're really exploring and having fun, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I don't really bring mine out, like, onto the floor. I bring them on the bed sometimes. I don't really bring them out, though.
Like, I will usually take all the guinea pigs that I have that don't mind being held and cuddled for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I will pick them up and I will cuddle them. I'll do a little photo session, whatever, video, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But every now and then, I don't mind setting up like a little floor time like this. There's nothing super exciting. Well, one, two, three, four tunnels, a little pile of hay with their veggies. I mean, I could have set up the forage mat with their pellets, but they already have their pellets in their cage, so I didn't want to do too much.
Mm. I don't have the room in here to do floor time, and they can get into a lot of stuff and hide where I can't even reach them, so I don't wanna risk that.
Well,
A bunch of cords and stuff too.
considering that the guinea pig room is your room,
Yes.
it's totally understandable. Um, well, not unfortunately. I mean, for me, fortunately, I do have the luxury of having, a whole guinea pig room here for them, as well as, my bedroom being separate, but I still have room in there that I could set up a floor time if I wanted.
Yeah.
It just it wouldn't make a difference on like the enrichment stuff, like the tunnels or whatever, because they would just be from this room to the other room instead. I do have another tunnel in the closet that I could have used. It's technically a hay rack, but it doubles up as a tunnel. And I got some of the piggy bunk beds over there. Not the actual bunk beds from the pig room, but Timu's version of them. I gotta
Yeah.
clarify that. Although I am expecting sometime this week an order from Timu. The exact same style of piggy bunk beds that Austin sells on his website. Timu has them now for $10. So I ordered those and I want to test out the quality of it compared to the other ones that I have now.
Mm.
And then I ordered some chew toys from Timu as well.
I made a $100 order from Temu recently, and it's supposed to get here soon.
Okay.
All guinea pig stuff.
Comments. Guinea Pig Guardian says, Crash and Chip are sleeping, Moose is eating, Riot is planning chaos. Well, of course, Riot's always going to plan chaos. And then she says, yes, make them dance. I do that too. Okay, so she always makes her boys dance. But as long as, you're supporting their bum and their back, then it's no big deal, I guess.
Yeah, and don't stress them out, kind of thing. Like, don't force it onto them.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
See, Bruno, when I picked up Bruno, he wasn't fully done eating his veggies. And of course, he can smell the girls, so I mean, he was getting slightly irritated being close by and not being able to do anything about it. That's why I put him back in his cage when I did. So
Poor little milkman.
so I did something a little different. So I was using the multicolored core plastings, which is actually the Cavi Kitchens that Guinea Pig Guardian gifted to me last year around this time. I switched it, and I had this like mesh liner thing. I'm assuming this is what it's supposed to be for, or maybe it's supposed to be like a top to protect them when they're outside having like outdoor time or something. But I'm using it as a base, and I'm gonna try it out to see if it makes a difference or not.
Oh.
Because well, I'm thinking to myself, I have the Cavi Kitchens. So if I really want a litter tray area for all the cages, I might as well use what I already have, right?
Yeah.
Why spend money if I don't have to, is my theory. So if this works out and, you know, contains any messes and whatever and it's easy to clean, then I'll just leave that be like that. And then I'll use the Cavi Kitchens and turn those into litter trays for each of the other cages. Well, technically, I only have to do it. Well, no, because the herd I can do one at each end, and then one for the trio, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a litter box for Bruno. Okay, so I emptied his hay bag yesterday and gave him fresh hay, and I gave it to him all in a pile, and he was so miserable. He did not like that hay pile.
Oh.
So when people on Facebook say, "Oh, guinea pigs absolutely love hay piles, and it's got to be a hay pile," blah blah blah. No, not every guinea pig enjoys hay piles, and he is living proof of it.
Yeah.
Like literally, when I went to clean his cage this morning, because I did a full cage clean for him and all that, he barely had any poop. He did not eat any hay from that pile last night. But then, so I gave him fresh hay, and I gave him the hay bag, and look at him now. He's munching away. Bruno is the oddball that prefers hay that's contained. Don't know why, but it's okay. If it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you girls are still there. We're good. Shane says, like, keep in mind I only make them dance when I'm bathing them. So every 3 months during my lives, so you see me making them dance. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't make mine dance, but my boyfriend does.
Okay, run that by me again.
I don't make them dance, but my boyfriend does.
Okay, I didn't hear the word "does" in that, so my brain only registered I don't make them dance, but my boyfriend. So I'm like, what? It made no sense to me.
Like, okay.
Sorry, girls, I had to cough. I don't run away when you cough. Although if they were coughing, I'd be kind of worried, to be honest.
I'm trying to put my hair up because I guess after this live, I'm gonna go for a walk with my boyfriend somewhere. I don't know where we're going.
That works.
Yeah.
Shane says, oh, I can't read it sideways. Says, that's nicer than what my ex used to do, which was toss my children on the bed and piss me off. Okay, so her ex used to toss the guinea pigs on the bed. And when she says
Mm,
toss, I'm guessing that means like toss, like football toss kind of thing, probably. Which is not cool. It's not
or
okay.
like a cat.
See, I used to toss my cat, not toss them, like throw them, but I like if he was on something like a piece of furniture that he wasn't supposed to be or whatever, I would kind of toss him a little bit, you know?
Yeah, they land on their feet though. Guinea pigs don't really do that.
I don't know, Mocha, yeah, Mocha. One time, so it was at my old place before I moved here. I was giving her a bath, and normally she behaves super well. Like normally she doesn't she doesn't try and escape or jump out my arms or anything. I was giving her a bath, and I was trying to get the water on her, or no, I was trying to open this shampoo bottle or whatever. So I let go of her for like literally a split second, half a second,
Hmm.
and she played Superwoman and literally jumped out from the sink and almost fell feet first on the floor. I freaking bolted. I smacked my head on the wall, but I caught her before she hit the floor.
Damn.
So I guess you could say I played Superwoman too. I had a pretty good gash on my head from hitting the wall, but she was safe.
Yeah, Whistle fell off the table twice and landed like on his feet, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" I think he's fine. He's not. He didn't swell up or anything, and that was like a long time ago.
Ramona, get back over here, young lady. And I can call you young lady because you're only like 9 months old. Although they look bigger than 9 months old.
I
But I can only
mean,
go with what I'm told about their age, so I don't know.
I have a 9-month-old boar.
That better be the box you're chewing. So after the live, I'm gonna be mopping my floors. Not because if they're on here, but because it's also due to be mopped. This just gives me that added incentive to do the mopping. But I want to get my housework done. Like I did the sweeping up here this morning, so I might just have a couple of small things to sweep up after I put them away. And then I want to get the mopping done because tomorrow morning I got to be up somewhat early. I'm going to this place, Arc Harvest, which is that place where I got those veggies the last time. So
Oh,
I'm going back there tomorrow because I need to restock on all their veggies. And then after that, me and my friend are going for a ride up to Quebec, which is about an hour and a half drive away from here. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that part, but either way, I'll be busy most of tomorrow.
all right.
And hopefully I'll be back in time to watch Saskia's live. But if not, then I'll watch it whenever I do get home. It's just more fun watching the live when you can actually interact with people on the chat. At least I find, anyway. Okay, so every time I move, I spook the girls. Guinea Pig Guardian says, it's not the box, we all know this. Well, it better be the box, because the bookshelf, I painted that myself, I want to say 2 years ago. I've got the matching bookshelf, just one shelf higher, and that's in my living room downstairs. But I painted it purple and black because, like, everybody that knows me knows I'm obsessed with purple, and purple looks really nice with black. And I know that purple and black kind of gives off the witchy vibes, but I only painted it purple because I like purple. I like purple. I don't know why I'm saying that loud enough like that. It's weird.
Sorry, I went away.
I kind of figured that because it just like went complete silence for like a moment, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, is this thing still going?
I was trying to see if they put my package like by the back porch, but they didn't. So I think it's in the mailbox.
Ah,
I'm not going out there. It's wet. I'll make my boyfriend do it.
that's right. You pooped on my blanket. No,
I can't eat without them freaking out. I just ate. You're fine.
Girls, come back over this way. We want to see you. Asper, you're pooping on my floor. You literally have a poop turd halfway out of your butt. I'd like to zoom in to show you, but I can't zoom in. But there's literally a poop halfway out of her butt. There it goes. She just pooped on my floor. And she found her way around there. Okay, I'm gonna put the girls back up in their cage.
All right.
But now the fun part is to catch them because they're gonna run from me. They are going to run. And they peed on the box. I guess I put the box away. And she went under the shelf. Casper, got Casper. There's no goodbye.
Did she just scream?
Yes, she yelled at me.
Aww.
Oop. Okay, Casper's up. I just catch Rona. Oh, you know, you definitely hurt. Okay. Oh. Got her. Okay. We're gonna move this up top. Look at all this poop. Look at all the poop on the floor. And they peed on the box, so I gotta throw that box out now. Oh, actually, I don't have to throw it out. I just need to cut out the spots where they peed. I can save that box for another live. Excuse me. There we go again with the melting. Ramona. Yeah, you Ramona.
I left again.
That's okay. I'm entertaining whoever is watching. Well, technically, Ramona's entertaining. So, I was trying to get rid of these tunnels and sell them, but nobody seems to want them.
I want them.
I literally made them out of grids. Okay, so this one was a grid, but I used wire cutters and I cut out all the inside of the grid. So I just had like the frame of it, and then I just sewed material on top. And then I kind of did that, but I left the grid part on the inside of this one.
They look cool.
Maybe I will just keep them after all. I don't know. They come in handy for 4-10 lives, because if I didn't have these still around, I would only have 2 tunnels on the floor. And that'd be kind of boring for the guinea pigs.
True.
I'd be pushing for us because they would be out in the open, but boring for them.
You could use them if you get more guinea pigs.
True. And then I have just a grid that's bent, but nothing on it. Well, I was experimenting because I was going to try and do something similar to what Scotty has going in his guinea pig cages. He's got like, I guess it's kind of like a racetrack, but for guinea pigs. And he basically just bent a bunch of grids, and then he has like coroplasts underneath it. So it's like a tunnel, but secure tunnels that they can't escape, kind of thing. So they can go from like their cage at one end of the room, and they can go visit other cages at the other end of the room. So I was gonna try and do that, but every grid that I try to bend always breaks, fully breaks in one small spot.
Oh,
So I gave up on trying to bend them because I don't want to ruin them. Guinea Pig Guardian says she would buy them if she had the money. Well, you know what? If I had the money to pay the shipping to California, I would just send it to you for free. But unfortunately, I don't have the money to send it to California.
or to me.
That is true too. Oh, so I got a package again. I opened it already though, but it's just the other pea pad that goes with the fleece corner Heidi. That which cage has it? One of you both have it. Who did I give it to? Oh, it's in the trios cage, so you can't really see it yet. But yeah, it's just the second pea pad that goes with it.
Okay.
Holy crap! It's a miracle. It's the first time using this tunnel where I don't have to wash it after. None of them peed or pooped in it. Yay! That is super exciting. I don't have to wash the tunnel. I can just fold it up, put it away for next time.
Hey, Leah.
Yeah.
You know how I got those fleece hides?
Yeah.
I decided I didn't want to use them because I literally have to clean them every day.
Well, yes and no. If you were to put like a pea pad at the bottom of it that fits it, then you just have to change out the pea pad and just wash the hide like once a week.
Mine
That's
pee
what
on
it's.
the wall. they,
Oh.
they missed the pad, and I'm like, really?
Okay, well then that doesn't help.
Yeah, I ordered more hides and stuff. So
Okay, you can have that pea back in your litter box.
I also got some antifungal cream. It's on its way.
Well, that works.
It was the one that Saskia recommended on her like kit video.
Yeah, she's done a couple of those videos, so I'm not sure which one is because they have one that's tonacate or something, and they also use one that is literally called miconazole.
Yeah, that one. I think so.
Okay, miconazole one.
Should be that
Okay.
one.
Okay. Um, Yeah, and then this thing right here is awesome. I don't want to ever get rid of this one.
Is that a tunnel? What is that? A ramp?
This is actually a okay.
I can't see from here.
Hang on, I gotta get two other components so I can kind of like show you because I took it apart so that I could make it smaller and more use of the items. Sorry, Bruno, I gotta borrow that.
I'm currently counting money because I have to get my cat fixed Monday. It's $120. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. It's not exactly the way it was, but initially there were other parts of the wood that had it as like a ramp with a loft and 3 hiding spots basically.
Yeah.
So I decided to take that off, kept it because I can use it as a tunnel, or I can, reuse it as a ramp one day if I need to. And then I undid these because this is a perfect hiding spot for Bruno or for just any single guinea pig. And then this one has 2-way entry, and I DIY'd a 3rd entry. Not perfect because I don't have the proper tools for it,
Yeah.
but it does the trick. And I don't know why I'm carrying the phone with me while putting the stuff away. I don't need to carry the phone with me for that. Oh my god. Guinea Pig Radiant says, no way, nothing in life is free. That is a lie. You know what is free? I can tell you it's free. Smiles! And yes, I know I look like a complete moron. You can have that back. This. And then I have my core class hide that still has a towel on it. I gotta organize this closet again sometime soon. Okay. That's right, they're in their cage. I can open the door. Get some fresh air in here. That way. Squeak. I'll get your dishes after. You know what? Boxes are a dime a dozen. I'm just gonna throw this box out. Well, not throw it out, but recycle it. I don't feel like cutting it up and fixing it and whatever. I'm sorry, I had a wedgie and you all saw me pick my wedgie out. I'm human. Sue me, damn it, sue me! Okay. Okay. Let's not make a mess with my pop. Now I need to sleep. Yes. I mean, surprisingly, this isn't as big of a mess as I thought it would be. Normally, well, I mean, if I had the trio out, it would be really messy. But then again, Casper and Ramona are very messy pigs when it comes to being on the floor. they explore so much more with that just open space than they ever do with their cage. But it's not the cage size. Because I found even with Bruno, when Bruno's cage used to be up here, he was the same way. If I was walking into the room, he would literally just bolt and run and hide.
Aw.
But he doesn't do that as much. Like, oh, look at that face. Look at that sweet little face there.
I love him.
I think he's more happy with that thing because it's got lower walls so he can actually see out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I think, but I don't know. I mean, there's not much to really see or get to because now all the girls literally are up top. Look at Tokyo and Kelly. Hi, Savannah. They're munching away at their hay at that end. Mocha's over there. Savannah. Boop, boop. Okay, I need to finish sleeping, so I gotta stop holding onto the tripod. And Victor Rodriguez says hi. Hi! I am normally not this outgoing, crazy kind of thing.
You're
You
not?
don't normally see this kind of side of me. I guess you could say, showing off. I don't know. I don't know what that would be to show off about, though.
I'm usually very outgoing, but I'm kind of awkward.
Well, like, I mean, I could be outgoing, but I'm not as basically the way I'm acting now, being silly and all that kind of thing. I'm normally not like that. I'm a little more reserved most times.
I didn't know that.
If you were to watch like any of my other live videos and then compare it to like this one, there's like a huge difference in my personality.
Is it
But
because I'm here?
it could be because you're there. Like when I'm verbally talking to like somebody else kind of thing versus just a camera screen. Yes, there's people, texting comments, whatever, and that's great. But sometimes it'll feel like you're talking to yourself.
True.
Like in the audio sense. So I think that could be it.
You're all so scared of me for no reason.
And what?
They're scared of me, and I don't know why.
Maybe it's because like I'm talking in the background and they don't recognize my voice.
I mean, they've been scared of me. I don't know. Because I've had some of them since birth. Some of them I had for 2 years, and they're still like, oh.
Well, I mean that's guinea pigs for you, right?
Yeah, it just kind of sucks because I've been trying to work with them. I feel like it's not doing much.
Well, I don't know, like with Ramona and Casper, like they run away when I, first approach them, but they don't try to run out of the hide when I put my hand in to pick them up. So like they're like Ramona and Casper are extremely tame, like compared to it. Like, look how easy that was to just pick her up. She was in her hide. I just stuck my hand in and picked her up. She didn't try to bite. She's not trying to run away. So whoever her previous owners were must have done a very good job for hand taming and working with them. So that's an awesome part.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for them that they didn't want to keep these two girls. They only wanted to have 3 guinea pigs total. But fortunate for me because I got 2 cuddle bugs.
Only 3 of mine are like that.
Why?
Pretzel and Apricot, they were owned by a vet, and so like you would guess a lot of handling.
Oh yeah, of
Which
course.
they were. So I can pick them up easily, and then Copper, which you already know, he's basically a senior. Pretty sure he is. and he's
Yeah.
chronic illness, whatever. But he lets me pick him up easily. But the others are like, ah. I don't know why though. Like I've had Cookie since the beginning of everything, and I still can't pet her.
Yeah, I've got some guinea pigs that won't let me pet them.
Still love them though. It just kind of sucks.
I said, then I got you.
Which one's that?
This is Savannah. She's part of the herd, the big herd.
Oh.
She
Yeah,
is one. She's one of my OG pigs.
Oh.
Let
Yeah,
me
I
show
don't really
you.
remember all your names
Okay.
and faces. I remember winter and autumn though.
She's my squirmy pig. Oh my goodness. As you can tell.
How old is she?
She is now
Math.
holy crap, she's like 2.5 months. 2.5 months, 2.5 years.
Months.
No, 2.5 years old. Both her and Lucy are 2.5 years old.
Mm. Truffle quit. Truffle is a butthead. He likes to dominate them like all the time, and he chatters his teeth, and he definitely prefers to be solo. I don't have room for it though. He's not done anything that is like, oh, I need to separate them immediately, but
Oh my god, Savannah, I got your fur all over me.
he's a pain.
Ugh, I got fur in my mouth now. Yuck. Coconut. Come here, baby. It's a coconut.
Oh yeah.
She's the easiest of all the guinea pigs to pick up, only because she's like going blind and deaf.
Aw.
But I mean, she's 8 years old.
I was about to ask if she's like a senior.
Oh, she is senior, as I call it.
Yeah.
But she's still feisty as ever. I think she's the closest to like a gray piggy that I would have, because she's got like a bit of like gray beigey fur surrounding
Oh
each side
yeah.
of her face.
I only have one gray piggy.
Shane says, "Coconut, hi, super senioritis,
What the heck?
senioritis. That's a new word. Oh, I can feel your chest bone, or whatever bone that is. Oh, and your old lady, I love you.
Can guinea pigs get dementia?
You know, that is one that I don't know.
Just thinking.
I don't know the answer to that.
Because, like, they can have arthritis, which is usually a old thing with people. Can they get dementia? I don't know.
I really don't know. Okay.
I feel like if they could, it would probably be very hard to tell. You're just grabbing them all today, aren't you?
Okay. Come here. Come here, you squirm. I called you a squirm.
Yay!
Autumn. Okay, Shane says, according to Google, guinea pigs can get dementia.
That's interesting. I need to add that to my guide.
I got to do more research on that. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna write it down to add to my care guide. I love skinny pigs. I want one so bad.
They eat twice as much as a regular pig.
I would still
They
get
poop
one.
twice as much, and they pee twice as much.
I love them.
But I
want
wouldn't
one.
change it for the world. No, I wouldn't.
That pen does not work.
You're so beautiful, Adam. You're so beautiful. Shane says it can occur in dogs, cats, small pets like rabbits, guinea pigs, and even horses, according to Google. And she says, shoot, I might make a video on that tomorrow.
Now I want to.
That's a very interesting topic. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind making a video on that eventually, but I need to do more research on that first before I just throw out information.
Yeah, me too. We could talk about it later.
Well, like
text each other.
especially if it's a subject that like my guinea pigs have not personally experienced.
Yeah. I wonder how you would tell though in smaller, not I guess as intelligent animals. You know, because dogs you can train them and stuff like really well with multiple stuff. I feel like it'd be more obvious to them, but with smaller animals, how would you tell?
See, that I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, you
I'm
guys are gonna
curious.
come to the bathroom with me so I can watch their little veggie bowls out.
Bowls. Yeah.
I mean, I could take the dishes to the kitchen downstairs where I normally do dishes, but I just find it so much easier to wash their stuff up here.
Makes sense.
And especially because I've got the counter space for it.
Oh yeah, a video you could do is concussions.
Yeah, that's another topic that's on the books to eventually get done. I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of more or less waiting to hear the results on CJ's guinea pig about that.
Mm.
Because he had posted in the group, and I know he got that one donation, but he's hoping to get more donations. And I'm thinking, if I were him, I would just take the guinea pig into the vet, a little bit sooner if he can get an appointment sooner. And then if he needs more donations to cover further testing, then repost that in the comments kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
he really doesn't know how much it's going to cost in total for the vet appointment. And to expect to get, donations of like $700-800 or whatever is a little bit much, if you ask me.
Yeah, unrealistic kind of.
It's unrealistic because if he doesn't know exactly what's wrong with the guinea pig, and he doesn't
Yeah.
know what potential testing they might do, treatments or whatever, how can you say, oh, I think it's going to cost $900, so I'd like to get $900 of donations, but then find out, oh, it's only costed like 200.
Yeah.
And then like a part of me wants to ask him, well, what would he do with the funds if he had leftovers, But then that's kind of rude to ask that.
I mean, I talk to him a lot. I
Like,
already told him.
I can ask him privately, but at the same time, I'm thinking people in the group are going to possibly be curious to know too, but I don't want to be rude and ask that kind of question, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have talked to him, and I have told him that he's not going to know how much it will cost if he needs to go back or anything until it gets a proper diagnosis.
Well, exactly.
Because
Like,
she could have a concussion or a deficiency or some back injury, and you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know how they're going to treat it, and it could cost just a few hundred or up to 1,000. You don't know.
like, I mean, somebody in the group had also made a comment because he bumped his post again, right? And so
Yeah.
somebody said, well, it could be just a vitamin C deficiency. And I really want to comment saying like, no, if you knew the background of this, like the story behind this post, then you know that there's, I'm going to say a 70% chance that it's not just a vitamin C deficiency,
Yeah, definitely.
but because he didn't give all the details in the post, I can't say that. I can't really comment that. So I got to bite my tongue with my invisible teeth.
Yeah, I I was I ordered him vitamin C, and he's been giving it to her, and there's been like no change.
And
So
my thing, like, I mean, typically, yes, if a guinea pig's legs stop working, there's, a good chance it could be vitamin C deficiency or whatever. But at the same time, because of his situation and what happened, which I'm not going to disclose on the live because that's, a little bit
yeah,
personal and whatever. But because of the situation, I think it could be something else.
yeah, me too.
Now, of course, I'm not a vet, so I can't diagnose it, right? But
Yeah,
I have a pretty good hunch on things. And like, I've had a lot of my other fellow YouTube friends come to me for guinea pig advice when it comes to medical stuff. Like, Martin from Kona and Suba channel. His one guinea pig scruff once had this like red protruding thing from his eye or whatever, and he came to me for advice on it because apparently I'm one of his go-to gurus kind of thing because I have a lot of knowledge. And I took one look at the eye and I'm just like, that's not normal. I would definitely take him to a vet.
yeah,
And of course, at the time he didn't have the money financially to really afford it. So I suggested a GoFundMe or reach out to your YouTube community because excuse me. Because a lot of his YouTube community, obviously, they don't want to see your guinea pig suffering. So, if they can all pitch in even $10 kind of thing, they're going to do it to see that your guinea pig, thrives and gets better kind of thing.
yeah.
So he did that. He got the amount he needed for just a checkup or whatever. And then I believe his parents helped him pay for the surgery part. And it turns out like they had to like remove whatever it was, and they sent it away to test out to see if it was cancerous or not. Thankfully, it was not cancerous, but he's doing a lot better now. So, point is, like, I'm not perfect. I'm not a complete expert, but yes, I do have enough knowledge to know whether you should seek a vet or not, kind of thing. And to me, a lot of it is also common sense.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Shane wrote, much like in human, dementia in animals is associated with a decline in cognitive function, memory loss, confusion, and changes in behavior. Okay.
Oh, well, then none of mine have that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say coconut is there, but I do notice with her that sometimes when you pick her up, she does tilt her head more towards one side. So I don't know if that's an old age thing, an arthritis thing, I'm not sure. But I mean, she's like 8 years old. So I'm just gonna let her live out her best life here, and with her, whatever happens, happens.
Is it like head tilt from like an ear infection?
No, it's not a head tilt though. It really is not.
It's
Because it
okay.
only happens when I pick her up. When she's in the
Oh,
cage on its own, like on her own, walking around or whatever, she's perfectly fine, perfectly normal. It's only when I pick her up. So I'm thinking maybe it could be like an arthritis thing in the front shoulders, even.
maybe.
I mean, it's kind of like if a guinea pig has arthritis in their hip, you're going to notice them kind of limping a little or hopping.
Yeah, because it hurts.
Exactly. So I'm thinking it could be a shoulder thing because when I pick her up, obviously I'm supporting her from underneath. And then, like, I even noticed just now, like, you could feel her, like, I guess the collarbone, I guess it would be, or
Mm,
like whatever bone it is, it's right in between the shoulder and their head, kind of thing. But she's 8 years old, so it's normal for her bones to be like more protruded and not as heavy in weight and all that. So
yeah.
And so I figure, you know what? I don't pick up Coconut that often for that reason because I don't want her to get like uncomfortable or something happens and then she tries to jump out and it falls off my hand.
Yeah.
So I don't pick her up that often, or when I do, it's right over the cage at least. So if she does happen to drop, it's less than a foot of a drop.
That is true.
Savannah did that during the first year that I had her because before Jane passed away, and before all these guinea pigs were one herd, I had their 2x10 split in half, so it was like 2x5 and then 2x5. So Tokyo, Lucy, Savannah, and Eliza were one herd, and then I had Eliza and Jane on the other side. And I was doing veggie time, but I was trying to do like hand feeding.
Yeah.
And I started off with Eliza and Jane, and Savannah did not want to wait, so she literally jumped 14 inches over the grate into their half of the cage.
Oh my god.
And she
Determined.
was completely determined, perfectly fine, no injury, no nothing. Like she is healthy as a button. Hello, Daphne, guinea pigs, and rabbit. Oh my gosh, I love guinea pigs. Guess what? I love guinea pigs too. Can you tell by the shirt? It says, I love my guinea pigs. But then it also says Scotty's animals. I think this is like one of my favorite shirts. I need to get more.
I want one.
Well, guess what? After the live, I'll link his Etsy shop in the description so that you can check it out.
Okay.
I'll
I only have one.
I'll also just send you the link in Messenger. But for anyone else outside of YouTube, or not outside of YouTube, but for anyone watching, our viewers, if you'd like to get an animal from get an animal. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
T-shirt from Scotty's Animals. I will link his Etsy in the description. Okay. I think I said it right now.
I only have one guinea pig shirt, but it's Christmas,
Oh,
so I can't wear it.
I have 2 other guinea pig shirts, and I literally just put them away this morning.
Oh.
Welcome to my bedroom.
I've never seen it before.
I've actually made my bed today, so it's actually neat and tidy. That's why I don't mind showing it off.
Ah.
Okay, so I bought these from some website that a friend of a friend of a friend on YouTube had told me about. I don't remember what website, but I bought this like 2 years ago. Just a girl who loves guinea pigs.
Cute.
And you can tell it's been worn many times. But yeah, totally cute. And then I also got this shirt. Come on, open up. Which says, I'd rather be with my guinea pigs.
I've seen you wear that one.
Yep. I think I wore this the other day.
Aw.
But these ones I actually wear more so at nighttime lately, or just for like a video purpose,
Yeah.
because they're starting to shrink a little, and nobody really wants to keep seeing the flabby skin.
I feel that.
Whereas the shirt from Scotty is still the perfect length, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I still gotta clean this out, undo the tape, and put it back as actual thingies.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna like clean it and take it apart until I fully discover whether my little mishmash experiment works or not. I mean, I love the fact that he can kind of see more outside of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's literally this. It's pretty much the same size as what he was in. Just instead of the grids being on the outside of the thing, it's on the inside. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, there we go. Belched again. I'm sorry, everyone. You're putting up with my horrible belching, and I blame it on the Coca-Cola. But this has been going for an hour and a half, which means it is. I started this 2, 3, so it's probably about 3:30 for me, and I want to go do stuff on the computer. And I don't think anybody wants to just stare at me doing stuff on the computer. So maybe we should end the live, and we can totally do this again sometime.
Yeah.
All right. Any last minute questions before we end this? Daphne says, and I have a rabbit called Cookie.
I have a guinea pig called Cookie.
I don't have any pets named Cookie, but I do have a cookie monster in the house. And that cookie monster is me.
Expected.
Because I love cookies. And I want to go eat some cookies.
I want brownies.
Ooh, brownies sound even better.
I have brownie mix right here.
I got a cake mix downstairs, but I can't make it because I got to save that for another couple of weeks. I got to make my friend's daughter's birthday cake.
Oh.
And she's very specific. It has to be a chocolate cake and it has to have pink icing and only pink icing. Which is okay. The icing part, I have no problem. I've got icing in my freezer that I made on my own because I make buttercream icing, and I also have a jar of the store-bought icing, so I can choose either one. And then, yeah, I've got the cake mix thing. I'm losing track of what I'm even talking about. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I will talk to you after.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. I love how you only see the hand. End.